Hi everybody and welcome back to English Practice. This is an exercise for advanced learners of English or maybe intermediate learners of English. It is about the difference between the present perfect continuous, which is the present perfect progressive, and the present perfect simple. And I guess you really have to have 2 years of English at least to be able to build the present perfect continuous or the present perfect progressive. So I guess this is really not a beginner's exercise. Now, first of all, what I want you to do is revise your grammar. These are the things that you absolutely need to know in order to be able to do the exercises. The sentence here, I've already finished my homework. Can I go and watch TV now? You need to know that this is a simple present perfect. You need to know how to build the simple present perfect, and you absolutely need to know when to use the simple present perfect. Now this sentence down here, I've been doing homework all day long. You absolutely have to know that this is a present perfect continuous, also present perfect progressive, and you need to know how to build it and you need to know how to use it. Because please remember, you can do this exercise for the first time only once. Don't waste it. Shape up your grammar first. And if you want to revise your grammar, you can do this, of course, with our videos. Go to our homepage, Bildunginteraktiv.com. Click on Englisch Prüfungsvorbereitung, and on the page that opens you click on English Grammatik, and this will lead you straight to our grammar videos where we also have standard exercises included. Stuff that is a bit less difficult than what you will find here. Alright, now this is what you have to do in order to be able to do the exercise, at least the first set of exercises. I want you to read through the situations on the next page. And then I want you to write 2 sentences in the present perfect. And I'm not going to tell you when to use the simple present perfect or the present perfect progressive. And for those two sentences, please use the words that I give you. Let me show you an example. This is your situation. Susan started watching TV an hour ago. She's still watching and now it's 10 in the evening. I would like you to produce 2 sentences in the present perfect, be it simple or progressive, with watch and for an hour, and with finish and almost. And these are your parts of sentences, and this is how it works. Now this again is your task, this again is your situation. You have the first sentence, she's been watching for 1 hour. You need a present perfect progressive in that sentence, because with for 1 hour you're stressing the period of time, die Zeitspanne, and with the present perfect progressive you are actually saying that it lasts up to now. She's been watching for an hour, present perfect progressive. And with that second sentence it's she has almost finished. This is a simple present perfect. Why do we need a simple present perfect? Because in the sentence she has almost finished, it's not the length of time that counts, it's the result that counts in the present. She has almost finished the result, das Ergebnis. It's the result that counts. And this is how the exercise works. So this is how we do it. This is your situation, and these are the 2 sentences you have to produce. I would like you now to stop the video, hit the pause button, get out pen and paper, write down the 2 sentences. And once that is finished, you start the video again, and then we have a look at your sentences. So stop the video now and do your exercise. Alright, this is your situation. Chris started reading a comic 10 minutes ago. He's still reading, and now he's on page 23. It's 10 past 3. Your first sentence, he's been reading since 3 o'clock. Present perfect progressive. Since 3 o'clock, which means at 3 o'clock he started reading, and at the moment he is still reading. So this present perfect progressive brings you right into the present tense. He's been reading since 3 o'clock, and we use since with a point in time, mit einem Zeitpunkt. Since with a point in time, and for as you remember, with a period of time. For mit einer Zeitspanne. But 3 o'clock is a point in time, so it's he's been reading since 3 o'clock. And he's already read 23 pages. Now here it's the result that counts, das Ergebnis zählt, so he's already read 23 pages, simple present perfect. Now these are your two sentences. Let's continue with the next situation. This is your situation. Please stop the video now and write down your two sentences. And you know how it works. Once you're finished, you start the video again, and then we have a look at the correct sentences. Now stop the video, please. Here we go. Pam is from Ireland. She's traveling around Germany at the moment, and she's on her way for 3 weeks now. First sentence, she's been traveling for 3 weeks. For, with a length of time, with a period of time, 3 weeks is definitely a period of time. It also tells you that you need the present perfect progressive, so she's been traveling for 3 weeks. And it says in your situation, she's traveling around Germany at the moment, so the present perfect progressive connects the past with the present. Your second sentence, she's seen 12 cities so far. Here, the result that she's seen 12 cities, that's the important thing, and that's why we need the simple present perfect. She's been traveling for 3 weeks. She's seen 12 cities so far. This is your next situation. Please stop the video and do your sentences. Alright, let's have a look at the situation. Dirk is a basketball player. He began when he was a child, and yesterday he won the NBA series for the second time. First sentence, he's won the NBA series 2 times. The result counts. Simple present perfect. And he's been playing since he was a child. You need the present perfect progressive here. This is interesting because he was a child is seen as a point in time here, somewhere in the past when he was a child, and this is why you need the since. He's been playing since he was a child. Present perfect progressive brings you right up to the present time, and because he's still playing, we know this from the situation. So he's won the NBA series 2 times. He's been playing since he was a child. And then I have another one for you. Please stop the video and write down your sentences. Here we go. Let's have a look at this. Jack and Jill married 20 years ago. They are still married and have a child, Angela, 18 years old. They've been married for 20 years. Now, this is easy now. You've got 20 years, and 20 years, that's your period in time. They're still married, it says in the situation, so you need the present perfect progressive. This, however, is an interesting sentence, because your sentence is not they have been marrying for 20 years. This doesn't work here. You've got they've been married for 25 years, which actually is a present perfect, yes, but is a present perfect passive. And with the present perfect progressive, the passive doesn't work. So you really need that present perfect simple. Make it a passive. They've been married, and then for 20 years, this is your time frame. And then we have, she's been living, now this is Angela, this is the child, she's been living in her parents' house all her life. All her life clearly is a period of time. She's still living in her parents' house, and this is why we have the present perfect progressive. She's been living in her parents' house all her life. They've been married for 20 years. She's been living in her parents' house all her life, and they've been married for 20 years. This is a really difficult sentence already because it brings the passive into the picture. Alright, I have a new task for you and I have new situations. Now, for the following situations, please ask questions using the words given. Study the situations, and then I would like you to produce a question in the present perfect, be it simple or progressive, depending on the words given. Now, this time there is no example. So, stop the video now, please, read the situation, and then write down your question with the words given. Alright, you have a friend Whose father is a professional soccer player? You ask, how long plays soccer your father? And how long has your father been playing soccer? Now, first of all, you need to have the word order of the question here, and that is the easy part. The more difficult part is the tense you want to put in. Why did I put in a present perfect progressive? Because I was asking how long, and how long always asks for a period of time. And when we ask for a period of time, we use the present perfect progressive. How long has your father been playing soccer? This is your next situation. Stop the video and write down a question, please. Alright, your brother is asking your mom for some money to buy you a present. Your mom asks your brother how much money and save. How much money have you saved? I would let you get away with how much money have you been saving. That's also okay, I guess, but when we ask how much money, it's really the result we're interested in. Your mom wants to know how much money you have saved. And I would definitely say this is a 90% chance for the simple present perfect. How much money have you saved? Simple present perfect, the result, the money, is the important thing here in the present. Alright, let's continue. There's another one. Please stop the video now. Alright, you see somebody picking flowers in a field. How many flowers and pick. How many flowers have you picked? Again, it's the result. We want to know how many flowers. This counts for the present. Put in a simple present perfect, please. And then I have another one, so stop the video please and write down your question. You are invited to interview a successful writer. You ask him how long, books, and write. And your question is, how long have you been writing books? How many books have you written is a completely alright sentence, but here we're asking for how long. So again, we're asking for the length of time, die Zeitspanne. How long have you been writing books? And this definitely calls for the for the present perfect progressive. So your question is, how long have you been writing books? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, and I have a last task and last situations for you. Now in this case, it's which tense fits better, present perfect simple or present perfect progressive. Well, all you have to do is put in the correct tense, use the words given, and then stop the video, of course, and then start the video again once you've done your task. Alright, let's have a look at the first situation. Look, there's just been an accident. The moment I say look, I want to draw somebody's attention on the now. It's look, there's just been an accident, and the accident has just happened a very short time before, so there is definitely no need for the present perfect progressive here. This is a present perfect simple. So there's just been an accident. And the second one is, you look tired. How long? And you know now that for the how long question, I'm asking for the present perfect progressive. So the question here is, how long have you been working? You look tired. How long have you been working? And look, there's just been an accident. Let's do the next one. Stop the video now, please, and put in the correct tense. Alright, let's have a look at the first one. Is it still windy? No, the wind has stopped. Not long ago the wind has stopped. There is no need for the present perfect progressive. There is no length of time, and the wind has been stopping. That doesn't work because when the wind stops, it's a very short action. So put in the simple present perfect. Is it still windy? No, the wind has stopped. And sorry I'm late. No problem. I haven't been waiting long. Now again, this is a length of time. This is a period of time. I haven't been waiting long. I haven't been waiting for 2 hours. I have only been waiting for 1 minute. So I haven't been waiting, present perfect progressive. I haven't been waiting long. No, the wind has stopped and I haven't been waiting long. And let's do this one. stop the video now, please, and put down your sentences. Alright, let's have a look at that first gap here. How many songs on that CD have you listened to? How many songs have you listened to? Simple present perfect. It's the results that counts. I'm interested in how many songs you've listened to. And maybe the answer is I've listened to 5 songs. There is no time frame mentioned here, so it's the result that counts, and this is why we need the simple present perfect. And for the last one, I've known about that for quite a while now. Now, this is an interesting little sentence because we have for quite a while, which clearly is a period of time. Das ist eine Zeitspanne. So we actually should put in a present perfect progressive. But there are certain words, and maybe you have to revise those, like to love, to know, and so on, which hardly ever, almost never come up in a progressive, come up with an ing form, as it is in this case. I have been knowing doesn't make sense. It's I've known about that for quite a while. We do put in the simple present perfect, even though this is with a period of time. So how many songs on that CD have you listened to? And I've known about that for quite a while. Simple present perfect for both gaps. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for this time. I hope to see you around next time for the next video, and until then I say bye bye and have a good time.